I am going to be showing you how to play The Mortician's Daughter by Black Veil Brides. This is the acoustic song off of their first album. So yeah, fairly simple song, and you should be able to learn it in 3 steps, so here goes. Before we start on this tutorial, I just want to say that it's very difficult to explain these chord shapes, so what you should do before anything else, you should look up guitar tabs for this as I try and explain how the song is played. Okay, so I'm excited to show you this song today. Even though it might not seem like it, I'm a little sick at the moment, so just bear with me on this. Okay, so even if you've never touched a guitar before, I hope you will be able to pick one up and play this by the end of this tutorial. So, that said, I'm going to start by saying that this song is focused, the chords are focused mainly around the power chord shape, and all that is your index finger on a root note, like any root note on the neck, and your 3rd finger and your 4th finger placed just 2 frets down from it on the 2 following strings, the 2 higher strings. So in this case, my index finger is on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and my 3rd finger is on the 9th fret of the 4th string, and my 4th finger is on the 9th fret of the 3rd string. Now, at the beginning of this song, what the guitar does is it simply picks out these notes, starting with the index finger, moving to the string that has the 4th finger placed on it, and then finally finishing with the string with the 3rd finger on it, or your 5th string. And it's played like this. And then you slide down, just take that same chord shape and slide it down so that your index finger is on the 4th fret of the 5th string, and your 3rd and 4th fingers are on the 6th fret of the corresponding strings. And then you do the same picking pattern. And then this is where it changes just a little bit. So it's still that same shape, but you're going to want to put your 3rd finger down on the 3rd string. So keep that same shape, put your index finger on the 5th fret in the 7th, and your 3rd and 4th fingers on the 7th fret of the following strings, and then have your 2nd finger be on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. And then you do that same picking pattern, just with the power chord shape. Then you just slide that up to where your index finger is on the 7th fret, and do it the same way you've done it the past 3 times. The verse is fairly similar to the chorus. It follows the same chord progression. There's just one slight alteration that actually makes the verse easier than the introduction, and that's that you won't be playing out these strings individually to start with. You will simply be striking through the strings. For the strings that have the power chord shape that start on the 5th string, you don't want to strike the 6th string, so you'll notice that I am actually muting the 6th string with my middle finger there. So, that being said, it should sound something like this. Just keep following that same exact chord progression. Finally, we have the chorus. Now, the chorus is almost exactly identical to the verse, except for one little change in the chords. So instead of going and here bringing yourself to the 5th fret of the 6th string with the power chord shape to play that chord, you will actually go, and right there you will simply move that same shape down a string. So, and then you won't want to strike all the strings as I've been doing. You will want to simply strike the strings you have pressed down with the power chord shape. So, and then you move to the chord you would have gone to otherwise if you were playing the verse. So the one where your index finger is on the 5th fret of the 6th string, and you have that harpsichord shape, and your middle finger is on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. So altogether, that should sound like. And that's it. All you have to do from there is